In this lesson, we look at trigonometry. So the first part that we'll consider is sketching graphs. So sketching graphs, examples, sketch a graph of y equals to cos theta. So this symbol is for theta, for 0 degrees less than or equal to theta less than to 360. So in other words, we just want to sketch a graph of y equals to cos theta. Now, before sketching any graph, you have to understand what we call boundary angles. So what are these boundary angles? So these are angles that we pick from the 4 quadrant moving anti-clockwise. So by anti-clockwise I mean if here is 0 degrees, then from this distance to this distance you see a 90 degrees. You see that from 0 degrees from this distance to this here is what? A 90 degrees. So I'll put it on top. Then this 90 plus 90 here is what? 180 degrees. So here you see 180 degrees. So this is 180 degrees. So from 180 degrees we add again with 90, we'll get a 270. So here is 270 degrees. Then from 270 degrees we add with 180, we'll find that we have 360 degrees. You see that? So we are moving, going this direction like this. So this is the direction we move. So this direction, it is called anti-clockwise direction. Now, the angles that we have get is 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 and 360. These angles, they play a major role when coming up with a graph for cos and sine. So in the next video, I will show you now how we sketch this fully. So stay tuned. So finally, to sketch a graph of y cos 90, remember we are talking about boundary angles starting from 0 degrees, 90, 180, 270, 360. So this is the first one present y, then the next one present a theta. So what we have to do, we use a calculator. You see here there is cos then 0. Okay, cos then 0. So you go on the calculator. This is cos. So you press cos then what is 0. Cos then 0. You tap the answer. You see, cos 0 is equals to 1. So cos 0, you just put here a 1. Then you go to cos 90. So cos 90 again, you do the same. Cos then 90. Cos 90 is 0. You see that? Until you finish the box. Then cos 180, you go cos then 180. This is negative 1. This is negative 1 until you finish the box. So when you complete a table, it will be like this. Cos 0 is 1, cos 90 0, cos 180 negative 1, cos 270 0, cos 360 1. Now, how do we sketch a graph? So when sketching a graph now, what you do, you come up, you know this one we don't have units. So you come up with a line, horizontal line. You name this line as your y. You see that? Then going this side, you say is your what? Your theta. This theta which is down, up your y. Going this side, your theta. Now, remember the boundary angles, they start from 0, 90, 180, 270 up to 360. So this point here, there will be a 0, then 90, at least to maintain the distance, then 180, 270, then 360. You see that? So I've just take the angles here. Since theta present the angles, these are the angles 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. And make sure you maintain at least a distance here. You are maintaining the distance since you don't have, we don't know the units. Now, after that, going on the top, we put a 1. Then going down, they are negative, so we can put -1. Even on the Cartesian plane or x or y plane, on top you find that they are positive and down negatives. You see that? Then you start plotting. So this is cos 0, comma what? 1. So 0 is here, comma 1. So comma 1, it will be at this point. The next point is cos 90, comma 0. So 90, comma 0 is, so it's just here. 90, comma 0 is just here. Then cos 180 and -1. So 180 is here. Then -1 is down. You see that? So -1 is down here. Then cos 270, comma 0. So cos 270, comma 0 is just here. Cos 360, comma 1. So 360, comma 1. So 1 is somewhere at this point. Now, these points that you have plotted on the graph, you have to join them nicely. Okay, so I'll join the point. I'll join from this point. I join again. It is coming, is going be at that point. It is going like this. I join and like that. I have joined the points. You see that? And you can label your graph. So this graph, it is y equals to cos theta. This is how we sketch the graph. Now for this work, there is no need to use a graph paper. You just use a plain paper, just the way I've showed you. So exercise will be given on y equals to sin theta. So for your exercise, sketch a graph of y equals to sin theta for 0 degrees less than or equal to theta less than or equal to 360 degrees. The total mark is 2. So you WhatsApp 0971605598 so that I can verify your answers.